kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you.
The following is a presentation of BFA Sports.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome on into BFA Sports coverage of Williamstown Braves basketball. We are here at the Chop House this afternoon for a non-conference matchup between the Williamstown Braves and the Hammonton Blue Devils. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in a beautiful Saturday morning for basketball, or Saturday afternoon now for basketball. First day of February. Braves lost a tough one to the Delsea Crusaders on Thursday night, 64-51. First matchup with the Blue Devils since February 4th of 2020, when both teams the Blue Devils used to be a part of the Tri-County Conference. They have since moved to the Cape Atlantic League. Williamstown won that matchup 62-40. Braves are tied for second in the Tri-County Royal, 16th in South Jersey Group 4 power points. For the Blue Devils, they defeated Cumberland on Thursday night, 51-38. On the second of three straight road games. Tied for fifth in the Cape Atlantic National Division and 14th in the South Jersey Group 3 power points. Third game of the season against a non-conference opponent. We'll take it to the court for starting lineups.
At guard, number 4, junior Craig Smith. At forward, number 1, senior Justin Torres. At guard, number 2, a senior Jake Edwards. At guard, number 15, a sophomore Cameron Lewis. And at guard, number 11, a junior Braden Cassidy. And it is coached by Mr. Ian McCarthy. His assistant is Mr. Mike DiStefano. And now they've done the starting lineup for you. Williamstown Braves. At forward, number 35, a junior Braden Cuffington. At forward, number 0, a senior VARSITY. At guard, number 4, a freshman, Tyson Bowman. At guard, number 14, a senior, Drew Schnapp. And at guard, number 12, a senior, Reggie Brown. Your Braves are coached by Mr. Dan Dre. Assistants are Andy Scott, George Pierce, and Jay Cisco. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you all please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country by playing the national anthem.
A beautiful rendition of our national anthem. We'll check out the starting lineups for this afternoon's contest. The Hammonton starting lineup presented by Game Changer: Greg Smith, Justin Torres, Jake Edwards, Cameron Lewis, and Braden Cassidy. The Braves starting lineup sponsored by BFA Homeworks: Braden Covington, Basil Mateen, Tyson Foreman, Drew Schnapp, and Reggie Brown.
Your referees for this afternoon's contest are Travis Amstad, Mr. Lance Paley, and Mr. John Panko.
Officials getting a nice shout out as we are at Officials Appreciation Week throughout the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association. Braden Covington and Jake Edwards going to jump it up at center court. We are underway. Braves in the home blues this afternoon. Blue Devils in the road away. Reggie Brown, primary ball handler on this possession for the Braves. Blue Devils starting out in man-to-man here. Feed goes inside to Drew Schnapp, who will miss the bunny. Rebound down to Jake Edwards. Cameron Lewis can handle here for the Blue Devils, the sophomore. Very young team. Feed goes inside. And Greg Smith, the first 2 points of the ball game. On the nice feed from Jake Edwards. Pass goes through Covington's legs and out of bounds, near our vantage point. Blue Devils led by Ian McCarthy in his first season, 2017 Camden Catholic graduate, two-time letter winner at Rutgers Camden, member of the Scarlet Raptor basketball program, finished his collegiate career ranked 9th in program history in three-point field goals made, as his offense goes to work here on their second possession. Important game for both sides, each fighting for playoff position in their respective sections. He goes across to Greg Smith. Ball's ripped out by Reggie Brown, and he'll have the run out and lay. First 2 points of the day for the Braves. Ball's loose again into the hands of Lewis. Corner feed. The three is off the mark from Torres. Board pulled down by the Braves. Foreman looking for a cutter, opts to go across the way to Drew Schnapp. Back to Foreman at the wing, defended by Jake Edwards. Both teams, patient offensive styles, each averaging under 50 points per game. Foreman's step back tray is way off the mark. Rebound hauled in by Greg Smith. Works it around back to Jake Edwards, puts it in the left hand to drive. Wing three is up and off for Braden Cassidy. Lewis three also off the mark, rebound to Tyson Foreman. Braves going with a double high look here for their bigs on this possession. Brown pull-up jumper off the front of the rim. Ball is loose. Offensive rebound to Basil Mateen. Covington tries the wing three, and that'll get the friendly bounce. Covington 6 points in the loss to Delsey on Thursday night. Playing major minutes for this Brave program is Justin Torres with a nice take. Braves hold a 1 point lead here almost halfway through quarter one. They remain as patient as ever. Corner three, side of the rim, rebound to Covington. Working it around the perimeter here. Covington, who did hit a three the last possession, he'll step back and kick it to Basil Mateen. Drive and kick. Brown baseline drive. Shot attempt is way off.
Again, France Kamar Goodhall and Casey Matthews replacing Drew Schnapp and Tice Warren.
Casey Matthews and Kamar Goodhall in for the Braves. Goodhall switching back to number 1. Braves starting a press at this Blue Devil offense. Wing 3 is through for Braden Cassidy. Cassidy, the team leader in three-pointers made. Blue Devils take a 2-point lead. Justin Torres called for his first foul as well as the Blue Devils' first foul. Casey Matthews to trigger from the baseline. Brown and Covington considered a high pick and roll. Matthews drives the paint and gets the bucket. Matthews also with 6 points against the Delsey Crusaders on Thursday. Blue Devils break the Brave press with relative ease. Corner 3 is off the mark from Justin Torres. Brown with the save, but still Mateen recovers. Matthews driving kick. Mateen right wing 3. No good. Rebound to Braden Cassidy. Jake Edwards slowing it up. Smith pulls it out. He and Edwards play catch. Edwards, pull up 3, misses everything. Josh Roberts checking in for the Braves. DeAndre Clemens checking in for the Blue Devils.
Braves, Josh Roberts. He replaces Braden Covington.
Clemens, an accomplished football player for this Blue Devils athletic department. Matthews drives the lane. Contested jumper is off. Clemens hauls in the board. Torres driving dish to the corner. The 3 is through for Cameron Lewis. Sophomore who's going to see some more run for this up-and-coming Blue Devil program as they look to figure out the best pieces for the future. Matthews was undecided, and he'll be called for the travel. Whistle may have been blown a bit prematurely there. (10-7) Hammonton. So we're approaching a minute and a half to go. Clemens on the drive and the bucket. First bucket of the night for the senior. Strong take and make for Josh Roberts. Had a couple of points Thursday night in the loss to Delsey. This is about as even of a matchup as you can have as Clemens gets the flyby in the bucket. Both teams, same 6-11 record. Stats are almost even. Braves working it around the perimeter here as we approach 1 minute to play in quarter 1. Goodhall scans. He'll dish to Reggie Brown. Brown, paint drive. That is denied by Justin Torres. Braden Cassidy checks back in. He'll replace Justin Torres.
He replaces Justin Torres.
Feed goes to Basil Mateen, who hits the fadeaway. First 2 of the night for the senior. Braves back within 3. High pick and roll, Clemens and Edwards. So that will go to the corner for Cameron Lewis. Pass is deflected and stolen by Casey Matthews. Shot at the rim is off from Josh Roberts. Blue Devils on the run out, it's Edwards. Runner is off the side of the rim, rebound to Basil Mateen. Reggie Brown drives the lane. Almost gets the crazy finish, but he'll go to the stripe.
Captain foul, Greg Smith is first.
Greg Smith charged with his first foul.
Brown shoots 2.
Reggie Brown up to 50% from the stripe on the season. That's the first. 11 points on Thursday against Elsie. Averages 6.7 points, 1.1 rebounds, 2.3 assists, all on a per-game basis. 2 for 2 on the trip. Long feed down to Cassidy. Gets the shot off, and it's off the back of the rim. We are through a quarter of action here in Williamstown with the score. The Hammonton Blue Devils 14, the Williamstown Braves 13.
Know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out.
Welcome back to Williamstown. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. 14-13 Hammonton through 8 minutes of action here. DeAndre Clemens pacing the Blue Devils and scoring with 4 points. Likewise for Reggie Brown of Williamstown. Same total, 4 points. Hammonton possession to start quarter number 2. As Jake Edwards will primary ball handle on this possession. Nice spin move. Jumpers off the front of the rim. Loose underneath, rebound to Clemens. He'll put that off the front of the rim, rebound to Braden Covington. Foreman thought about it. He'll play catch with Covington. Foreman, who is unafraid to shoot from any and all distances on the court. Scans. Pull-up jumper from the elbow is off the mark. Goes through the hands of Ozias Williams. Blue Devils will take over. 1-2-2 press here for the Braves, as Ian McCarthy calls a timeout. 30-second timeout on the floor. Settle his troops down as they navigate this 1-2-2 press that the Braves are throwing at them. As we mentioned in the open, Blue Devils 14th in South Jersey Group 3 power points. Braves 16th in South Jersey Group 4 power points. So this game is of the utmost importance for both sides, with a win Hammonton surely to improve their standing, facing a higher ranked school in terms of enrollment. Braves just simply in need of wins. South Jersey Group 4 is as deep as ever. And it will be good for both programs with the youth that they have to experience postseason basketball. Both sides will get a chance to experience that feeling as they prepare for their conference tournaments coming up in a couple of weeks. Double team along the sideline forces the turnover. Good pursuit to the basketball there for Williamstown, forcing Cameron Lewis into a turnover. Foreman, nice feed inside to Kamar Goodhall. Contested layup is in. Braves take the lead. Lewis driving dish. Braden Cassidy, corner 3 is through. Cassidy up to 6 on a couple of 3 balls. It's going to be a seesaw type of game today. Lewis, contested take, side of the rim. Braden Cassidy hauls in the rebound. Cassidy pull up wing 3. Is off the mark. Clemens tries for the rebound, but it'll go into the hands of Kamar Goodhall. To the corner. Drew Schnapp's 3. Back of the rim. Offensive rebound, Covington. Working around again. Schnapp to the wing this time, and he buries one. Schnapp's first bucket of the night. Multi-sport athlete for this Williamstown Athletic Department, also a golfer. Edwards, defended by Ozias Williams, puts it in the right hand. Nice dish to DeAndre Clemens, who is fouled by Kamar Goodhall as first. Clemens with the stats available to us, 7.6 points, 5.9 rebounds, 1.3 assists per game. Hits the first. Justin Torres in for Greg Smith. Clemens, a 45.8% foul shooter. Off the back of the rim, rebound to Kamar Goodhall. Blue Devils a 57% mark from the stripe as Braden Covington is called for the moving screen.
Spurs, Team Simpson.
Justin Edwards brings it over to the midline. Driving kick to Torres. Wing 3 off the side of the rim. Out of bounds. Goodhall and Covington high pick and roll. DeAndre Clemens blitzes Goodhall, who recovers. There's a foul underneath. It'll be charged to Cameron Lewis. Greg Smith in for Cameron Lewis. Foreman triggers to Covington. Braves work it all the way around back to Foreman on the left wing. Foreman freed up for a three-point attempt. He's going to take it and he'll miss. Covington going for the rebound, and it will stick with the Braves. Basil Mateen and Ian Basilio in for the Braves. Basilio getting some major minutes of recent. Had a breakout outing against the Shawnee Renegades last Saturday afternoon. 5 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Foreman dancing. He'll pull up for an elbow jumper and fall short. Rebound to DeAndre Clemens. Edwards, nice spin move into the paint. Nice pump fake. And Goodhall will draw the offensive foul. It's the second foul on Justin Torres. Second. Cameron Lewis back for Torres. Reggie Brown back as well for Williamstown. Ball's in Reggie Brown's hands here. Primary ball handler. Goodhall, paint drive. Short floater is up and in. Goodhall up to 4. We'll try and keep rid of the amount of lead changes that we undergo in this game. Pull-up jumper from Edwards is
way off the mark. Rebound into Basil Mateen. Brown almost lost the handle, but he recovers. Basilio across to Mateen. Mateen, paint drive. He's fouled on the way up. It's Cameron Lewis' second foul. This Blue Devils team does not go deep into the bench. They will only play 6 or 7. But foul trouble striking here early as Basil Mateen heads to the line for 2. Puts the first one through. Mateen 12 points against Delsey on Thursday. Averaging 9 points, 5.4 boards, and 0.4 assists. 46.3% from the stripe. Hits them both here, however. Full court man-to-man here for Williamstown, as Jake Edwards will navigate. High pick and roll with Edwards and Clemens. Brave swap defenders. Mateen gets to Edwards' assignment. Nice drive. Will result in an offensive foul against Greg Smith. The third Hammonton Blue Devil with 2 fouls. Shaping up to be a war of attrition for this Blue Devil rotation. Goodhall, wing 3, side of the rim. Rebound pulled down by DeAndre Clemens. Hammonton looking to push. Skip over to Braden Cassidy. And they will slow it up. Edwards drives toward the baseline. He'll dish out. Wing 3 for Greg Smith is through. Up to 5 for the junior, averages 10.7 points per. Blue Devils cut the deficit to 1. High pick and roll, Matthews and Brown. Lewis almost forced a turnover. And Matthews goes back to recover. Mateen in the corner. He'll pull up for 3. And he'll miss it. Rebound to Reggie Brown. He pulls the layup short. Clemens on the run. He's one-on-one. Basilio tries to take the charge. He does not, and it's a +1 opportunity for DeAndre Clemens. It's Basilio's first foul. Clemens pacing this Blue Devil offense. He's got 7. As we mentioned, Clemens averages 7.6. And he's off on that one. Rebound down to Kamar Goodhall. Blue Devils sent all 4 of their remaining players back to the defensive end to prevent a Braves run out. Brown scanning. Pass almost picked off by Smith. Mateen, nice dish to the corner. Goodhall tray is down. Goodhall up to 7. Averages 7.7 points per. Smith trying to dance on Basilio. Gets it out. Edwards 3. Back of the rim. It's going to be a push from behind on DeAndre Clemens. Braves will be shooting the rest of the way in the first half. Mateen double-double potential every time he hits the hardwood. Had 18 points on the 3rd of January at Gloucester Tech. 11 rebounds twice on the season. It's the first. Tied a season high in assists last Saturday against the Shawnee Renegades. 2 for 2 on the trip. Braves foul shooting today is better than it has been, as Blue Devils quickly get it down the court. DeAndre Clemens misses the short shot. Rebound to Basilio. Every bucket's going to matter in this one when these teams are as evenly matched as they are. Goodhall navigates the front. Bounce pass down low to Cason Matthews. It'll hit the fadeaway. Feed from Goodhall. Braves up 6 here as we are under a minute to play in the first half. Cameron Lewis, corner 3, side of the rim, gets his own rebound. Basilio picks it off, and he is going the opposite way with nobody near him. Basilio's first bucket. Blue Devils most likely going to hold for the last shot. Smith getting bumped by Reggie Brown, and there's the foul. It's Brown's first. Set up a sideline inbound for the Blue Devils. Greg Smith to trigger that. High pick and roll, Clemens and Edwards. Tries a pass. It's the wing. Lewis. Runner is off the front of the rim, and that'll be all for half number 1 as Basilio almost drains a 3/4 court shot. We are through 16 minutes of action here in Williamstown. With the score, the Williamstown Braves 31, the Hammonton Blue Devils 23. We'll check out the first half highlight reel.
Make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing.
Welcome back to Williamstown. Nick Brent riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Williamstown up 8 at the half, 31-23 over the Hammonton Blue Devils. We'll go over the scoring breakdown for both sides. First for Hammonton, Justin Torres, 2 points. DeAndre Clemens, 7 points, leading the way. Braden Cassidy, 6 points. Greg Smith, 5 points. And Cameron Lewis, 3 points. As we check out the first half highlight reel. For the Braves, Basil Mateen, 6 points. Kason Matthews, 4 points. Kamar Goodhall, 7 points. Reggie Brown, 4 points. Josh Roberts, 2 points. Drew Schnapp, 3 points. Brandon Covington, 3 points as well. And Ian Basilio with a couple of points. Kamar Goodhall came out of the locker room with an ice pack on his neck, the back of his neck more specifically. We will monitor that as we go along the rest of the way here. 31-23 Williamstown. As we prepare for the back half of this one. It'll be Williamstown ball to start the second half. With both teams looking for a victory here to improve their playoff seeding chances. Tyson Foreman to trigger the inbound to start half number 2. It is Foreman, Reggie Brown, Mateen, Jason Matthews, and Braden Covington. So Kamar Goodhall not out there to start the second half. He didn't get to start in this one. But we will monitor it. Reggie Brown, primary ball handler here for the Braves as they remain patient on the offensive end. Hammonton starting half number 2 in man-to-man. Brown baseline drive. Contested take is off the mark. And that'll go over to the Blue Devils on a rather delayed whistle. Williamstown picking up man-to-man at 3/4 court. Cameron Lewis the handle here. Thought about a high pick and roll with Smith, but he declines. Into the hands of Jake Edwards. Tightly defended by Reggie Brown, who's having a breakout of his own. Edwards high pick and roll. This is Torres going to handle at the wing. Gets a paint drive. Contested. No foul called. Into the hands of Kason Matthews. He will dish to the corner. Foreman. Nice take that falls short, however. Rebound to Greg Smith. Wing 3. Back of the rim from Edwards. Rebound down to Basil Mateen. A scoreless first minute and a half of quarter number 3. Braves working the basketball around the perimeter. Up to Braden Covington here, who will scan, go to the corner. We'll see if this prompts a more aggressive Hammonton defense here, as Torres will play up on his man to Basil Mateen. Brown left-hand drive, and that'll be the first points of the second half. A nice take from Reggie Brown. He's up to 6. Lewis almost gets Kason Matthews off balance. Greg Smith, left-hand drive and kick to the wing. A Justin Torres 3 is off the mark. Floorboard is pulled in by Kason Matthews. Mateen thought about a post-entry feed to Covington. He'll throw the skip to Foreman. Gets a pump fake. Nice step back for 3. Is off the mark. Rebound to Braden Cassidy. Blue Devils pushing, had a 2-on-1 if they timed it up well enough, but the pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll stick with Hammonton. DeAndre Clemens checks in for Braden Cassidy. Lewis to trigger the inbound to Jake Edwards. Clemens. He's going to take a pull-up J and hit it. 9 for the senior, leading the Blue Devils in scoring this afternoon. Covington gets a wing touch. He will shoot the three from time to time. He hit one in the first half. Brown's pass goes awry. Intended target was Basile Mateen. Kamar Goodhall is going to check in here for Tyson Foreman. So it looks like Kamar is okay. That's good to see. Goodhall, one of the spark plugs of this Williamstown program. Reggie Brown tightly defending Jake Edwards. Going the length of the court. Edwards runners off the front of the rim. Rebound to Goodhall. Braves 2-on-1 if they hurry. Mateen with a rack attack. That is off the mark. Rebound into the Blue Devils. Not a whole lot of scoring here to start quarter 3. The wing 3 is down for Justin Torres. Braves with a 5-point lead as Williamstown will call their first timeout of the game, a full timeout, with the score of the Williamstown Braves 33, the Hammonton Blue Devils 28. Welcome back to the Chop House. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thanks for tapping in as we go inside Adam D'Andrea's huddle. D'Andrea, 2011 graduate of St. Augustine Prep. His first year as the head man of the Braves. A family connection here for Williamstown. Grandfather Bill Milam was the mayor of Williamstown and the Board of Education president here in the late 60s and early 70s. D'Andrea's uncles and cousins all played and coached in Williamstown travel leagues. So this gig means much more to him than those on the outside may realize, as his Braves will take over after the timeout. Pass is almost picked off by Cassidy Goodhall. Pull-up jumpers off the side of the rim. Ball is a loose rebound to Smith. Baseball pass up to Clemens, who deflects it ahead. And Reggie Brown steps on the baseline. Hammonton will take over at the spot. Braves defense has done a good job limiting Jake Edwards, the Blue Devils' leading scorer on the year, 14.2 points per game. He hasn't hit a field goal today. Ruled that Kamar Goodhall touched the basketball as he was out of bounds. So Hammonton will retain. Torres to trigger. DeAndre Clemens will get it near the Williamstown midcourt logo. Edwards feed just inside the key to DeAndre Clemens. Smith, right wing 3, front of the rim. Offensive rebound to Torres. Good footwork, misses the bunny. And the rebound goes to Kason Matthews. Hammonton not capitalizing at the rim. And again, every bucket's going to matter. They're only down 5 as we are over the halfway mark of quarter 3. Goodhall, left-hand drive towards the baseline. Dish is picked off by Braden Cassidy. Smith, nice move inside to avoid the charge attempt from Reggie Brown. Fouls charged to Greg Smith, his third. Cameron Lewis checks back in.
Cameron Lewis replaces Greg Smith.
Smith, the only Blue Devil in relative foul trouble at this point. He's got 3. As the Braves cycle around, get a look that they wish to capitalize on. Mateen, short corner jumper is off the mark. Rebound to Braden Cassidy. Edwards driving downhill. He'll dish to the wing. And there's a bucket for Justin Torres through the contact. Torres 5 in the quarter, 7 on the day. Blue Devils within 3. It's a kickball violation on the Blue Devils. Williamstown will get it from the sideline in front of their bench. Reggie Brown to trigger the inbound. Feed goes inside, and the foul will be called against the Blue Devils. That's DeAndre Clemens' second. Josh Roberts checked in for Williamstown. Drew Schnapp as well, who inbounded the basketball. Cycles around back in the hands of Roberts. Into the corner, Reggie Brown pulls it out. He'll reset Cameron Lewis. Thought about going for the poke. Lewis with a couple of fouls. Schnapp, pump fakes, gets the flyby. 3 is off the back of the rim. Floorboard in to Justin Torres. Cassidy, pull up, right wing 3 is off the mark. Clemens offensive board. He gets fouled on the way up. Fouls on Basil Mateen, his first. Clemens with 9 points on the day for the Blue Devils. First, Ian Basilio back for the Braves. He'll replace Josh Roberts. Basilio only a sophomore. And game by game is evolving into one of the potential bright spots for this Brave program. Clemens 100% from the stripe on the trip. Blue Devils within 1. Lewis almost jumped the passing lane. Pull-up jumper's way off. Cassidy brings it down. Blue Devils 2-on-1. Torres is going to get popped on the way up. Second foul in as many possessions for Basil Mateen.
Second. Torres shoots.
We were expecting an evenly contested ball game today as Torres goes to the stripe. Another Blue Devil with double-double potential. He misses the first. Tyson Foreman and Ozias Williams back. Torres with the stats we were provided. 7.1 points per, 5 rebounds per, and 1.6 assists per, all on per game basis. Torres 1 of 2 on the trip. 6 in the quarter, 8 in the game. And we are knotted up at 33 as we are under a minute to play here in quarter number 3. Braves work it back to Tyson Foreman, defended by Cameron Lewis. Post feed to Williams is in the hands of Kamar Goodhall. Nice layup, falls.
Goodhall.
First bucket of the quarter for the senior 9 on the game. Braves back in front. Edwards to the corner. Cassidy 3 is off the mark. Rebound to Ozias Williams. Braves have a 3-on-3 at the least. Goodhall's going to try a contested take. He's going to go and make it.
Goodhall.
11 for Goodhall. Edwards didn't realize there was such little time on the clock. He's going to take it himself and get swatted. Shot attempt is off the mark to close quarter number 3. We are through 24 minutes of action here in Williamstown with the score. The Williamstown Braves 37, the Hammonton Blue Devils 33. back to Williamstown. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Getting ready for the start of quarter number 4. Braves with a 4-point lead over the Hammonton Blue Devils. Kamar Goodhall leading the way for the Braves with 11 points. Likewise for DeAndre Clemens of Hammonton. Greg Smith, 3 fouls for the Blue Devils, something to watch as we go down the stretch. Smith, their second leading scorer on a per-game basis for the season. He's back into the game to trigger the inbound to start quarter number 4. Jake Edwards, leading scorer for this Blue Devil program, held scoreless through 24 minutes. As he almost loses the handle there. High pick and roll, Edwards and Clemens. Edwards, pull-up 3 is through, and there are the first points of the afternoon for Jake Edwards. Brings the Blue Devils within 1. Foreman thought about a wing 3, but he'll dish to Basilio. Thought about a post entry for Isaias Williams. It was not there. They cycle once more. Foreman driving to kick to Schnapp. There's the post feed. And Williams will put it off the back of the rim. Misses the bunny. Edwards gets it poked out by Basilio. Blue Devils will take over in front of their bench. And by extension in front of our vantage point. So we are in the building this afternoon. Cameron Lewis heading to the table. Nice cut to the rim and a bucket for Jake Edwards. It's a good time for the senior to get activated, and the Blue Devils retake the lead. Basilio dancing. He'll drive the paint, put it up with the left hand and in.
Basilio.
Basilio, a big bucket there. Braves inch back in front. Hands off to Smith. Had Clemens in the paint. Ball's deflected up, and Foreman will catch it out of bounds. Braden Covington and Cameron Lewis back.
Hammonton plays a great basket. The Braves great Covington plays the Isaias Williams.
Smith will cut to the basket and get fouled as he gains possession. Fouls on Ian Basilio, second. Smith to receive the inbound from Cameron Lewis. Lewis over to Edwards. Wing 3 is no good. Rebound to Tyson Foreman, who will push the pace for the Braves. He'll take it coast to coast. First 2 of the day for the freshman. Comes in averaging just below 7 points per. Had 12 points against Delsey on Thursday. High pick and roll, Edwards and Smith. Edwards going to take it himself, defended by Kamar Goodhall. He'll dish to Smith. They play catch with it. Edwards paint touch and lost the hand on the way up, but he got hit, which will put him on the stripe. Drew Schnapp charged with his first foul.
There's Drew Schnapp his first. He's second. And Jake Edwards shoots 2.
Edwards a 69.2% foul shooter on the year coming in, per the stats we were provided, as he misses the first. Basil Mateen back, replacing Drew Schnapp.
The Braves will be with Drew Schnapp.
Splits the pair. 6 in the quarter for Edwards. Braves in need of buckets. Blue Devils in need of stops. Basilio, right wing 3, rims out. Ball's on the floor. Tie-up is called.
Jump ball.
And it will stick with Williamstown. Foreman to inbound to Braden Covington. Cycles to the corner for Kamar Goodhall. Basilio mishandles for a moment, recovers. Foreman dances, backs his way in on Lewis. Dishes out. Basilio, three is down.
As a three-pointer, Basilio.
7 for the sophomore. Earning a larger role as we go on throughout the course of this season. Timeout has been called.
Timeout.
Full timeout from the Blue Devils.
Full timeout.
It's their second of the game. Almost halfway through the fourth quarter. 44-39 Williamstown. Welcome back to Williamstown, rather. Nick Brent riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. 44-39, Williamstown. 4:15 mark of the fourth quarter. Hammonton will inbound right next to where their bench begins.
And the timeout will be Hammonton ball.
Jake Edwards to trigger. As the Braves are playing tight man-to-man. Cameron Lewis goes way into the backcourt to get Tyson Foreman. Will defend him the entire way. Foreman forces Lewis to pick the basketball up. Edwards with a nice catch over the shoulder. Clemens, a nice spin move. And he'll get the bucket.
Clemens.
6 1/4 for Clemens as Foreman responds with a tray.
Three-pointer, Tyson Foreman.
Braves up 6 here. Clemens gets it at the center of the key. Braden Cassidy getting ready to come back for Hammonton. High post feed to Clemens. Tie up on the floor. It's a jump ball and will stick with the Blue Devils.
In game for Hammonton,
Braden Cassidy in for Cameron Lewis.
As
As we go down the stretch here, Blue Devils put their top 3-point shooter back in. Edwards thought about the pick and roll with Cassidy, lost the handle on it. Edwards, right wing three, is in and out. Rebound to Basil Mateen. Braves going to be ultra conservative here. Basilio getting some closing minutes time. His Foreman will dish to the corner. Covington thought about a drive. Back into the hands of Foreman. High pick and roll. Left wing three. Back of the rim. Offensive rebound to Mateen. Braves are content with keeping possession of the basketball here. Basilio drives the lane. Is off with the right hand. Put back. Off the mark as well from Mateen. Rebound is down to Torres. Smith drives the lane. Will kick to the wing. Edwards three is down. 9 1/4 for Edwards. after not having any through 3. 2 minutes to go in this one. Williamstown up 3. Covington 3 way off the mark. It was ruled that Justin Torres touched the basketball while he was out of bounds. It will stick with Williamstown. Ian McCarthy is in need of 30-second timeout to settle his team down. Complimentary basketball has been the name of the game in this one. Both teams approaching the 50-point mark. They both average below that mark. Hammonton averages 48.4. Williamstown averages 49.2. So they're each playing their style of game today. But we're going to see over the last minute and 54 how this one turns out. Williamstown will get it on the baseline nearest their bench when the teams break their huddle. Williamstown has 2 fouls in the quarter. Hammonton does not have any. So this last minute 54 might take a while, so get comfortable. Tyson Foreman to trigger the inbound from the baseline. Into the corner for Covington. Edwards jumps the passing lane. He's going to take it a length to the court. He'll get fouled on the way up. Foul to Tyson Foreman. It's his first.
Tyson Foreman is first. Third.
Edwards with 9 in the quarter.
2.
It's the first. Reggie Brown and Kason Matthews back for Basilio and Covington. Plus that one off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound goes to Torres. Right wing 3, back of the rim for Greg Smith. And the rebound is hauled in by Reggie Brown. Brown touches the paint and will kick it back out to Foreman. Defended by Greg Smith. Braves completely content with draining this clock. Foreman baseline drive. Was pinned there. Smith misses the opportunity to pick the pass off. Foreman, runner, back of the rim, rebound to Edwards. And he gets it taken. Foreman with 7 in the quarter. Clock running. Braves up 4. The team deflects the pass back out of bounds. Edwards getting doubled. Now Mateen takes primary assignment.
Hammonton calls timeout.
Ian McCarthy needs another timeout.
That will be a full timeout for Hammonton.
It's a full timeout for the Blue Devils. 49 seconds left in this one. Braves up 4. Back to the Chop House. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Braves up 49-45 as we are under a minute to go here in regulation. Braves have 4 timeouts remaining. Hammonton down to 1. Braves are going to play some aggressive defense here. Full court man-to-man, and they're going to get all the way up into the backcourt here. Inbound goes to Justin Torres. Torres drives. That is swatted away by Kamar Goodhall. Torres the trigger. Out to Smith. Smith, paint touch. Drives the lane, does not get it. Gets fouled on the way up. He'll get a couple of shots at the line. Silverteen gets his third foul.
Line around to Greg Smith, shoots 2.
Cameron Lewis to the table. Going offense for defense here. First foul shot for Smith rolls off the front of the rim. Hammonton does not have a foul yet in the quarter. Smith splits the pair. He's got 6 on the game. Adam D'Andrea needs a timeout. Full timeout. Charge to the Braves. 31 seconds left in this one. Williamstown up by 3. Back in Williamstown, Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. 49-46 Braves. As we are in the last half minute here of regulation. 31.2 seconds. Hammonton going to go for the steal first and then foul. But they have a ways to go until we hit the bonus. The Braves. Within a possession. Foreman triggers the inbound to Kamar Goodhall. Having some difficulty trying to get it across the midline. Picked off by DeAndre Clemens. Lewis, skip pass is intercepted. And Reggie Brown will get fouled on the way up. Cameron Lewis charged with his third foul. Going offense for defense here. Brady Cassidy back to the table. Eddie Ferguson getting ready to check in for Williamstown. Brown has the first. Eddie Ferguson's first minutes of the night, coming with 13.3 in regulation. Brown, 2 important free throws, gets them both. Blue Devils have to push. They need 2 scores as quickly as possible. Cassidy contested 3, off the mark. Basil Mateen holds in the rebound. And Justin Torres will commit his third foul.
And to foul, Justin Torres.
Too little, too late for the Blue Devils. And that'll be all from Williamstown. The Braves pick up a big win this afternoon as they knock off the Hammonton Blue Devils 51-46. Braves improve to 7-11. Blue Devils drop to 6-12. We thank you for tapping into BFA Sports coverage of Williamstown Braves basketball. We are back on the air Thursday night, February the 6th, as the Braves take on the Kingsway Dragons. Tip-off scheduled for 7 o'clock. For all of us behind the scenes, cameraman, production team, I am Nick Brandt. We will catch you down the road.